ZywOo are going to be able to start hot themselves and make this like a good finish to the day. That's what we're asking for right here. We'll see if they're going to be able to do much of anything. Overpass to close out the day with plenty of space for the AWPers to flex some of those weapons.
Definitely true.
Nicolas definitely.
He's great.
Yeah, when he came onto the scene during the Stockholm Major,
yes,
it was really exciting. But I feel like his career has been a lot of ups and downs since. Has had a trouble, I think, finding that same consistency. I'd love to see him find it here today. Flashy AWPer when the time hits.
He's great. He's world class. Once he gets going, his numbers have been very good recently. They look fantastic in Katowice. And ladies and gentlemen, for me, one of the best matchups of the day, Vitality versus Heroic. In the 1-0 game, ZywOo kicked off the tournament with an ace in the first round of play. Can he do it again? It's a hell of a pick to kick things off. Holds towards the party area. Tucked behind the bench right now. He's got Spinks there in the playground. Almost allowing them to have middle. Guaranteed kill. He's not going to miss many of those. Finally taken down 4-on-3 in favor of Vitality.
Yeah, but they're never going to guess that Spinks is back here, right? ZywOo's sucked all the oxygen out of this part of the map. No one's thinking about this any longer. The Spinks is free reign. Walking up behind him, you could see it's a question of time here. Just as the grenade actually falls down. Oh, I don't know why, but that is just comedic timing, isn't it?
The bind, the jump throw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when he gets taken down. So now they don't even have the veil of the smoke to help them, but they do have headshots available. Apeks dropped, Spinks. A lovely shot. Oh, so calm and smooth with it to close things out there. Nice hat trick from Spinks. Clinical round, working in tandem with ZywOo. They get nowhere near a bomb site. Heroic left in a real disastrous scenario here. There's going to have to be an eco, you'd assume. They don't really even get into the round. They barely break through the connector.
Oh, that's so funny. Like, you see the grenade. Just a limp grenade. Nothing
Spinks
to do.
is too good, man.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, the calm with which he did that, just absolutely no fear whatsoever.
Bizarre. So, yeah, anticipated pretty much a full eco here. ZywOo chomping at the bit to get stuck in. Oh, God, it's so clean. They have been grinding this thing. They're coming in championship form. They know Katowice wasn't acceptable by their standards.
It wasn't, but also, obviously, qualifying for the major is just, it's such a highlight, right? This is where you don't want to be messing around and discovering any more problems in the lineup. So whatever needed to be fixed, it's kind of cool to see Vitality showing up looking like they've done every bit of work necessary to make that happen. Apeks out hunting with the MP9. Be even better if he could be the one to find at least one of these kills. Just get the extra
wants the
bonus.
ace.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He'll get it. The second ace of the day for ZywOo.
About what we expected against the Glocks. Still gives the AWPer a ton of money. $300 per kill with the M4. AKs to be deployed right now from Heroic. Don't think they have enough for the Nikodos AWP, however. He'll be want to make the AK-47 work. No up on the CD side either. A bit of a bonus round for them with 2 MP9s in the mix. ZywOo, laser, sharp accuracy. We're going to see him taking the ace, kick things off. 2-0. Now up against the AK-47s. Oh, the boost as well, Anders. You don't see that too often these days. It works out perfectly. Huge scalp to take on either side of the equation. Shush will find us a 4-4 at the very least, but ZywOo, he just seems to be everywhere right now.
Yeah. Just active enough that he's around looking for the kills, but not so much that it's a liability. He's riding that line perfectly. Now look at Spinks, who's moving forward. The bomb is dropped back there. If he keeps going this way, goes towards T-spawn and finds the bomb, it's so hard for Heroic to get back into this round. It already is. Just given the time here, I mean, a minute, that's probably okay, but Spinks is playing this one perfectly. This is pretty devastating.
There's the bomb. There it is. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Oh, what a little gift.
Powerful position now. Like, they don't even know how wrecked they are at this stage. Spinks will start to apply pressure from the back lines. Kicks that nose are in a lot of trouble here. They're getting absolutely murked around the map. Backstabs aplenty. They've lost the bomb. Lost all their manpower. Again, barely even got into the round. 3-0. Vitality dominating them in the early stages here of this best of one. They're just so active right now.
Yeah, and ZywOo even down at the B bomb side at the end, that's also a little bit of a signal to like how long they knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to rotate back that fast. At the end of the round, you even get like a little bit of a message saying, oh, by the way, we knew for at least a minute that this is going on.
So demoralizing when you've got this first gun round and you haven't really considered that boost to come through. It's a great call from the CT side. Like, guaranteeing a frag because everyone's so focused on that boost behind the wooden boards, trying to kill the boosted player or aggressing from shore, but didn't see that one coming. It's pretty much guaranteed kill. Vitality run away with the first gun round. There was no plant. And with the loss bonus accumulating, they'll have maximum loss bonus next round, Heroic. They can partially invest into this one. TeSeS will deploy an AK-47. Nikodos on the scout.
I'm also quite happy because we get a chance to see Apeks. But he's one of my favorite players to watch in the game.
Of all time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. Just,
Of course you like Source players.
yeah, you know.
Your
have a
favorite?
soft spot, you know. We're all sources now is the problem.
It's
you know?
true, Source 2 is.
But, no, he's just such a... I just think it's hilarious. Whether they win or lose, I'm just always entertained by Apeks. So, obviously not the best
he's
player
a
on the team, but just...
institution at this point.
Yeah, it is.
He's really part of the Counter-Strike furniture. He's a big part of what we do. A lot of passion, a lot of personality, a lot of trophies.
Yeah.
Captain of the team, in-game leader. In-game leader of the year in 2023.
Yeah, understandably so. Think about what they did. Slowly jiggling away is TeSeS testing it out. That is a scout on Nikodos and not the AWP, so not going to have the same stopping power. Very, very slow round coming out here from Heroic. They are trying to edge their way across the map, and Flash goes in. So I think he might have spotted a little bit of something there.
Problem is, if they keep this round clean, Vitality will be up 4-0, and the money's going to be out of control before this game even gets going. That's if it's clean. They haven't even needed an AWP as of yet for ZywOo. Give him a rifle, he's still one of the absolute world's best players with an M4 or an AK. Nikodos with the scout towards long. Maybe he can find Spinks here. Maybe. 20 seconds, Anders. TeSeS would have to do something pretty brutal for them to stand a chance. Oh, found an opening.
Yes, I was getting caught off guard. It's still good for the kill. He still lights them up.
What?
Oh, it's so ridiculous. 4 kills. He should have been dead. He peeked it with a grenade in hand, but instead he turns it into a quad kill.
That is remarkable. ZywOo is yet to put a foot wrong on Overpass.
Even when he does.
Even when he's out of position with a grenade in his hand. Look, this moment, he should be dead. How are you alive? And still, MOUZ down 3 of them. Like it's nothing. Like it's easy. He gets 4 in total.
He has more kills than the entire server combined. The other 9 players.
Wow. So Spinks yet to die at 5-0. ZywOo on a rampage here.
Please.
13-1. And yeah, they took the partial on the previous one, no bomb planted. Means there will be a couple of concessions. A few players without any utility nerds, notably with just an AK Kevlar, shush down to Galil, and Flames. Confidence now. Finally, an opening frag. Shush will
well done.
Pick up Flames, but there's a nice trade from Mezzi. Got the AK-47 as well. They're going back towards the B bomb site.
I mean, I'm completely making this up, but it just feels like ZywOo's is just plain and send Donk a message to saying, you know what,
yeah,
like
I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
baby.
like he's doing push-ups outside, just looking at Donk through the window.
Dude, yeah, he is on another level right now. ZywOo ain't messing around this RMR.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
I need to fight Spirit again somehow. Like that's what he's trying to do. Oh,
so they're going to limp in towards B. They have time, but the flashbangs will be very effective. Thankfully, they'll throw some of their own. Apeks, nice shot from the heavens. Sends Nerds to hell. Kicksan, yeah, maybe you get the bomb planted. It's kind of a requirement at this stage. Nice shot towards ZywOo. He does bleed, apparently. But still, 3 players survive for Vitality and is yet to get excited about this one. We want a nice close game, but you've got to appreciate the level of skill being displayed right now from one of the world's best. Spinks and ZywOo working in tandem with this unbelievable form. All started here, like we said, opening frag this time for Shush, but didn't have enough. They get sent back in towards the B bomb site. Apeks, great shots from up above. Bomb not planted though. They did take down ZywOo, but 3 players still survived with AKs in hand.
It's such a big problem, right? Because if you're Heroic, you don't really want to be calling around it. Like, you don't want to get into the spot where you're saying, well...
How do we avoid him?
Yeah,
what can we do?
Then you're playing way off your own game. Like, you're not even playing whatever you were planning. Like, you're just playing to...
They need one of these rounds to go in their favor. They can somehow get a bomb planted, make it close, make it uncomfortable, chip away at the cash. They've got Mac 10s and Tech 9s here.
They have 5 kills in total on Heroic.
Yeah, they've barely turned up yet. They haven't had a chance to play Counter-Strike.
Please. This is so disgusting. I can't believe what I'm seeing. We were all warned. We kind of know how we started the day, but... My God. How do you deal with this? Nobody knows right now.
Well, Flames will be forcing the issue once again. Pushing short. It's got a BDI on the shore. Piper. That's what they'll be. Starting to navigate their way back in towards the monster position. Kixan, oh my goodness, didn't even consider it. And Flames will get a double kill. Head on a swivel. And an opening, a rare one. Heroic desperately trying to scramble on the bomb site here. Smoke deployed as the flames are extinguished. And maybe getting a little bit overzealous here, Anders, but I think TeSeS gets this kill. And he's the sort of player that clutches these rounds out.
Very, very low, unfortunately. Here's the problem. If he had a little bit more health, it would have been, I think, a more of a fair fight there. Okay, but they do a little bit of damage. They don't quite get the bomb plant, so that's a bit of a shame. But for once, they actually put a little bit of pressure on Vitality. And it's in spite of the fact that the round really didn't start that well.
It's a nice replay.
Yeah, what a great angle.
Yeah, very cinematic.
Go 6-0. Well, you warned about the potential money for Vitality, and even in that round where they lose 3 players, they still have so much cash.
Yeah, they won't be going like any point in this half by the looks of things. Like, people normally talk about the CT economy, very difficult to hold on to it. If you have full control the entire half, shouldn't be a problem. They are yet to really come close to losing a round. This is a statement performance thus far from Vitality. 6-0 up. Looking to get themselves in the 2-0 category. Very comfortable there. You can pretty much guarantee them making the major at that stage.
Yeah.
There'll be many teams saying they won't make it. Cloud9 made it to 2-0 as well. They pulled that game back against Apeks.
Yeah, that looked like it was about to be a bit of a loss for them. But good job, I suppose.
Good job indeed. So, Heroic needs to get a plan. Needs to start having some rounds that look possible. That's the opener. Apeks taken out by Shush. A 5-on-4. No trade coming in just yet. The ZywOo Orp is some 15 kills and 2 deaths right now. That's still alive and well. So, still a lot of work to be done. Spinks trying to reclaim territory elsewhere. I'll be pushing down towards that playground position, trying to lock them in towards B. ZywOo will join him.
Yeah, and they've just smoked off the monster tunnel. So if you're making this push, you know you have, a good 15, 16 seconds before you have to worry about anything. Spinks slowly edging forward. Doesn't quite want to move beyond this position. And look at this. Molotov to slow down the L-bend push, but the rest is coming on the other side. It's a good trade. Nerds to take down Flames.
It's got to be a round for her.
Yeah, it will. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't try to push that long position slightly further while they had the smoke down in the monster tunnel just to try and put some pressure on. But, yeah, this is one of the few rounds where they decide not to do it. So Heroic will be on the board finally.
Here we go. Pretty decent round there. Shush, once again, finding that opening kill. It works out to be enough. They didn't make it too complicated. They didn't fall back. A couple of flashbangs over the top. Feeling the rotations and the pressure applied towards the A side. They're just trying to lock them in, trying to make this round as expensive as possible. They're doing a pretty good job in that regard, Anders. If they take down all 5 players here, that is a bit of a problem for Heroic. They'll post the round. Nikodos down to 4 points of health, though. Nerds cowering in the corner. You know Nerds is coming for him. Oof. There we have it, but we are going to have the first round on the board. 2 players do survive, and there we have it. Pretty good opening frag from Shush. Difficult to replicate an opening kill. We've got a very aggressive CT side right now. Happy to challenge in towards connector and offshore. Still have plenty of money as discussed. Even after reinvestments, we've got 3 players hovering around $7,000. So 6-1, round 8. MP7 for Nerds.
Classic. He loves it.
Mac 10 for Kickstand. B Rush, Anders. Buckle your seatbelts. This one could be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, here come the SMGs. The smoke landing on top here. Flashes are everywhere. They can't see a thing. They wanted to get close. They wanted to take the fight right in front of Vitality, but they just can't see what they're shooting at this point in time. Apeks gets a shot, and just as he jumps up, Kickstand shot in the side of the face. It's just Nikodo's left. Very decisive
well, that will
defense.
take the wind out of your sails, because we know the money's pretty wrecked already. The fact they had an MP7 and a Mac 10 into the follow-up gun round after posting their first suggests things are going to go from bad to worse here.
That's why it's such a gut punch that they lose 2 players after basically winning the round. Like, you can't even celebrate it.
It was really significant. And they just about survived as well on like 10 HP, so they were lucky to even take 2 AKs into this next round. Can Nikodos do anything with this? Answer, likely no. Like, the best he can hope for is surviving the round of an AK in hand.
Yeah. For another 45 seconds.
He's got 30 points of health. Just a single bullet from an M4 would take him down here. Or ZywOo, shot from shore.
Yeah, he's trying to get out, but surely his angles are going to be showing. I don't know if Messi's seen him. It doesn't feel like it, but now they're definitely going to know. But there is a flank coming in. Spinks is there. I don't think they're going to let him live through this one. Why not try and pressure it? Like we said, they have so much money to work with here on the CT side. Another couple of bullets raining through. More pressure being applied, and easy shot for Spinks. Headshot, not even required, but he's going to get it anyway. He still has not died. He's 9-0, Spinks.
Money's not too bad. At least they've got that going for them. I guess they kept some reserves from the previous round, buying those SMGs, trying to go for that B rush. I think that was just a call from Spawn. They felt like they could really catch them off guard, but Apeks more than ready for it. They don't plant the bomb once again. Mezzi chiming in with the damage, and Spinks to close things out. Boosted on those short boxes as well. Nothing that could be done for Nikodos, who was just locked out of the round. Nice shot from Spinks to close it out. Now this is one of those must-win rounds for Heroic. Otherwise, you might not be posting much else. Need to at least get a plan down here. Khalil in the hands of Shush. Bare bones in terms of utility. Anders, they've got a couple of smokes remaining, a Molotov and a few flashbangs. That Molotov's now gone. Using it towards Connector, trying to get some control. Shush has been pretty handy with this Khalil. Spinks has been absolutely unbelievable in this AK, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole map lost. That side, at least.
It is. That's so much control given up. ZywOo's holding the back line, which is going to allow Spinks to just focus on the main entrance. Don't have to worry about anything else.
You don't have the utility to really take back this side of the map. You're going to have to hope that Spinks oversteps the mark. Oh, he doesn't make many mistakes, though. Huge frag, finds the bomb. He could also pull one back. Yeah, that's true. 11-1.
First time he's died.
Good
and he's
Lord.
just taking away so much of the
Look
map.
how uncomfortable everyone is. You just don't know what's going on the map right now. CTs are coming in towards spawn. You're already a man down. They're applying so much pressure. ZywOo, it's just playing unbelievably well. Spinks like yet to die up until this point. Like, how do you get yourself back into this T out of Overpass? Nerds taking matters into his own hands, trying to quickly make his way up towards long.
Did he hear Nerds out long?
I don't think so, but he's certainly aware of it being a prospect. 30 seconds, and Nerds just has to bravely peek, I think. He hasn't got the bomb. It's all a ruse. He survives for now. His teammates getting ready towards B, so bear that in mind.
Vitality not rotating out of the B bomb side, even in spite of a little bit of pressure there. They're not really buying it. Through the smoke, it's ZywOo to get the kill, and Nikodos to go down next. This is so disgusting. 8-1. You know what? I hate to bring it back to this, but it really feels like Donk kicked the Hornets nest, and now it's GamerLegion and Heroic that are paying the price. The Hornets are riled up.
I think you might be onto something. ZywOo, this is a statement performance, showing that he is still undoubtedly the world's best player. Spinks, though, definitely in that conversation as well. The current form he's presenting. This is brutal. They're not even having a chance to play the rounds right now. There's not even shots being fired in return. And it's another partial buy here. They can't even really bring much more than a single AK-47. They've got HEs, and they've got 4 HEs. Well, it's deployed towards barrels, I guess? Run with the barrels, hope for the best.
Yeah, give it a shot.
None of them land. Oh, one did. Flames did take some damage.
Yeah, minimal. I mean, I don't even blame him. I don't know what you can do at this point in time. You have to hope for something crazy like that to work out. It's better than what they've been trying, which is it's been shut down before they even get a chance. We're not even seeing like them take enough map control to do real executes. They rushed the B bomb side, and that kind of worked out. But other than that, it's been really hard to do anything. Shush is down. Bomb is quite far back, so nobody has to go back and pick it up while the rest of them are navigating the map. Nikodos bravely taking a swing at long. There's nobody there. No reason for anyone to be there for Vitality. They're happy to sit around now.
45 seconds. Bomb scooped up in T-spawn. They'll limp over towards the B side of the map. Like, how can they even do anything with this?
Messi has another Molotov.
There's 0 grenades.
Yeah.
You don't get how can you bust open a Vitality defense with no grenades? It's not possible.
The grenade's just going down, like, just buying so much more time. Oh, I've rarely seen a game this suffocating. They're making Heroic look a bit silly right now.
It's 15 seconds. They're going to scramble into the site. They've actually got some decent kills there. Okay, that will do.
That's
a fumble.
Quite unexpected, but some great shots being landed. Credit to Kickstand, he absolutely nailed it. The Vitality, I agree.
Look who's alive.
Things a little bit here.
Spinks and ZywOo, Anders.
Yeah.
When there's a will, there's a way.
They really want to put some pressure on here. They're going to lose everything. Not that it really matters in terms of the money for the CT side, but for Heroic, it's finally around. And the most unexpected one. There's absolutely no reason.
No grenades. The 5 and 4 against them.
Yeah.
3 CTs on the bomb site. And somehow, some way, Kickstand will deliver an absolute masterclass with the Desert Eagle. The Tech 9 at range as well. They needed a lifeline. And they certainly get delivered one. It's a bit frustrating. You need to just realize you're still in a fantastic spot. It will happen. Very skilled players on the Heroic side. You're still having an epic first half here. Tactical pause for Heroic. They need to post these last 2 rounds. They know it. So it's the Desert Eagles and the Tech 9s that find them some success here. Something to work with. At least have grenades now the follow-up round. That's a nice injection of cash.
Yeah, what an interesting position to be in. I mean, I think the fact that there are these skilled players on Heroic that's making this whole situation so much more insane to be witnessing, because they're not getting a chance to really show it. A couple of glimpses here and there, and that's about it. Nobody, we're starting in the 11th round right now, Henry. Nobody on Heroic has more than 4 kills. That's how much they've been crushed in this game against the Vitality. We'll see if they can find a way to get a couple more on the board. You know, make it an 8-4 half. At least start the conversation. Start to look like you could do anything at all here. ZywOo up on the flower bed, looking down towards long. It's a classic position.
Yeah, Spinks behind the first rock. There's a Nikodos orb. He hasn't had many opportunities to bring that out whatsoever.
Nope.
He's currently 2 and 8. Been absolutely dismantled time and time again. Good flashes, but even better follow-up shots. What a sequence from Vitality. Snatching the round away once again. That tag team duo, ZywOo and Spinks, is going to be incredibly difficult to topple in this tournament, let me tell you. The way those two are playing right now, unbelievably good.
Yeah, that whole attack towards long just crumbles like a house of cards. Just absolutely nothing they could do to make it past here. 40 seconds. I feel like you might as well try and see if you can do anything here. Get something on the board. Get something rolling. Otherwise, if you save and start to play it slow and so you can get the AKs alive, you're just going to be losing more slowly. There we go, yeah. Sure,
possible now.
Get everyone warmed up. Bomb's back here with 20 seconds. You have to start running to the bomb site if you want to do it. And they're not gonna.
I don't think they can even make it to a bomb site now.
Oh, I wanted to see them play for it. I really did.
Yeah.
I guess with the orb saved, I think it's the extra money, but still. 9-2.
Yeah, just had to accept that one. It was out of their grasp. At least they hold on to 2 weapons, valuable ones, like you said, the AWP. But a solid setup. ZywOo and Spinks working in tandem. 3-man spray down. Excellent work behind that first rock. And we've got the final round of this first half up next. But at least have cash. Money won't be the problem for Heroic in the final round, but let's see if they can muster anything together. 9-2, round 12. And we'll see if there's anything left to be said here. Double digits for Vitality would be a hell of a luxury. It means they can just win the pistol, close things out quickly, find themselves in the 2-0 bracket. Grenades exchange towards middle. Nothing connecting in terms of damage thus far. Spinks, once again, aggressive towards long. Doesn't have ZywOo behind him just yet, but here he is. Same setup. Interesting.
Yeah, haven't really seen any attempts from the Heroic side. They've been pretty preoccupied, so they haven't had the luxury of boosting up and looking for that kind of a setup there. They've just been trying to live for the first 20 seconds of the round without running into any kind of trouble here. A little bit of a labored spray coming in from Spinks, not what we're used to seeing the same accuracy, so he's going to go down to TeSeS, who's finally found a kill here. Again, 5 is the most that we're seeing on the Heroic side of things. ZywOo's pushing up in front of it. Might be hard to read, but looked like Nikodos has got the exact right idea. It's really well done, but it doesn't even matter. ZywOo's still able to beat him to the punch. I have no idea how. They'll get him on the retreat, though. 4 versus 3, 45 seconds. What are the best chances here for Eric to try and claim the last round of the half here? Whatever it takes, just get this one on the board.
They've been tenacious. And it looks like they were done for. They had nothing left. Still finding a couple of kills here and there.
Okay, a little bit of a setup. Unlikely to be Molotov at this point in the game for the T side. Shush. Nice almost run and gun. Kicks
no way.
He can't win the fight. It's going to be fire and flames to end MOUZ. But up on the high ground, 15 seconds here. You could see Apeks try and land a couple of bullets there. Grenade down. Actually, it could be a lot of damage. Oh, where did it go? It bounced up instead. And TeSeS with the headshot. 3 kills for the Dane. And Vitality still finished the half at 9-3. It's a pretty overwhelming lead.
On the other stream, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the Donkinator taking on Astralis, Team Spirits. You can hear Dinko screaming for the other side of the walls, so we'll have a look as to what's going on. They're going to be playing Vertigo. That's also a 1-0 game. It looks like it's a lot more closely contested than this one. They're 5-4. Our Astralis, giving them a run for their money after winning the pistol. Looks like Spirit and Co are about to pick up another round, though. Donk, of course, top fragging. As we have a look at the highlights from this first half.
I've got a lot riding on that particular game, Henry.
What's that?
I did say Astralis were going to win this major.
Well,
so,
they don't have to win the major here.
Or they can't really do that, yeah, that's true. But
that's still fine, as long as they make it through the RMR. But that's it, that's a huge matchup. So is this one, and Heroic did post that final round here. All things considered, the way this was looking and going, I think they'll take 3 rounds at this point. You win the pistol, you're still in it. And we'll see if Vitality can maybe seal the deal right here, right now. They're going to send 5 players over towards the B side of the map. There's 3 CTs ready to challenge the Monster Tunnel. So they've got a read on what Vitality might have up their sleeve. They get the first kill. It's getting really awkward for MOUZ. He's got the bomb on his back. Flashes go over. Nice clean sequence with that Glock. Not so clean with the P250, but still a 2 versus 2. They know exactly where Kixan is. Apeks makes light work of him, and it comes down to Apeks. Really nice work with the Glock.
And the flashbang.
The
just
flash
set
as
up
well.
messy. What a sickening grenade that was.
He was super calm as well. He had multiple players in front of him.
Yeah.
Made sure he knew he was going to die. There was no question about that, but he took 2 down with him.
That timing, I really want to see. I want to see Apeks setting up that flash. It's Apeks throwing it for MOUZ, but you're right. MOUZ was ice cold. He knew. And look at how much pressure he's under here. He himself was flashed. There comes the Apeks flashbang, and then boom, boom. That's a very, very hard round for Vitality to recover. It really is.
MOUZ's liking that. No force buy. Suggests for an 11-3 already. What are we up to here? What's this little boost about?
Covering the trash bin, aren't they?
Yeah. Protected at all costs. 1 player in B, TeSeS. They've invested exactly $0 here.
Not even a Susan play. It's disappointing.
No. So round already over, really, with this little contact play from Spinks. He's already through Monster. The fact that no one's here at that stage, has had 0 contact. Yeah, there's no way Heroic can do much more than maybe find an exit kill. Bomb down, job done.
Yeah, that's it. We can't. There's nothing more to say about it.
Unfortunately, that really is it.
Wish we could make it more exciting, but
at least they're going through the motions here. Dotting their I's, crossing their T's, making sure all 5 survive. Got nothing to gain by hunting these CTs here. Let them rot with their USPs.
Heroic for their part, hoping that there's a straggler somewhere you can steal an AK away from. Vitality not really in a mood to give them much of a chance. ZywOo maybe with the Galil here. They are going to be around the corner. The spray is pretty good. Don't give him another ace. He's already had 2 in the tournament so far. And they will be able to shut him down. Galil not going to be recovered though. So, 11-3, the scoreline.
Let's see if this has got a few more twists and turns yet. They're looking way too jovial on the Vitality side, having a lot of fun. ZywOo just be gutted he didn't get another ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, there's another one there available. Could have had, what, 3 in the first day of the tournament.
Why not?
But it's neither here nor there. Heroic now needs to present the perfect game. I can't stress that enough. We normally throw that around, but it's actually true this time. Like, you can't afford to lose a round. When you're 11-3 down, first gun round is always going to be compromised on the CT side. It didn't force by the second.
Oh my god.
It might not matter though. They exchange headshots. ZywOo comes out on top. Spinks looking to seal the deal. Oh my god, it's such a nice shot as well. What can you do against that? ZywOo and Spinks again just finding a headshot apiece.
I don't know.
A 5-on-3 before the rounds even really got going.
Lie down, grab your knees, try not to cry. I think it's
Just get in the fetal position. Yeah.
Just get in the fetal position.
Oh man, that's rough. Like, it's not like they've really done anything wrong. They're playing their usual setups and you're just getting absolutely rocked by ZywOo and Spinks right now. ZywOo's at 23 kills. We're at round 15. Like, this is unreal. His numbers are going to be redonkulous at the end of this. He'll be knocking on Donk's door. The race to the top of the stats here in Group B.
Yeah, what a rivalry this is turning into in such a short time. I mean, I just can't believe it. Bit of a smoke to go down towards the tunnel. Just try and buy the extra seconds here. 30 of them left, by the way. Nert's holding quite close.
Even though he looked over
Yeah.
the connector, or the divider, I should say. Flame still comes out on top. Nikados would need 3 kills here to give them a fighting chance. Kictan, he's had some moments. This won't be one of them. 12-3. Match point. Vitality in the driving seat is said at the very least. It would take 9 rounds in a row to take us to overtime here. This is the team that knocked them out of Katowice as well, Anders. But like we said, Overpass was not a map that was in that pool. And they seem to be out of their depth here. What can you really do? But these are the 2 first kills of the round. No one's missing a shot right now. This is like championship form Vitality we're seeing.
Yeah, you said it. They're having way too much of a good time. 12-3 is the scoreline as we get into the 16th round. We've got an assortment of weapons coming out from Heroic, whatever they can afford, really. Again, no surprise to see Nertz on the MP7. It is a specialty of his in many ways. Makes him stand out from the crowd a little bit. A scout from Nikados, he's not had much of the AWP, and even when he has, ZywOo's been pretty much bullying him across the map. Vitality with every advantage you could possibly think of right now. Molotov down, putting in pressure on Nertz. He's actually burning quite a bit from that. You could see for a minute he thought about running forward. Felt like that probably wasn't the right move, but backtracking through it. Another Molotov, just keeping the pressure on. And again, with an MP7 in this corner, it is not the weapon to fight with this range.
No, certainly not. I think that's fair.
Double Molotov.
They couldn't have actually applied more pressure if they tried as well. Molotov down, flashed. 3 players swinging at once. As we might be coming to the end of this map. 5 versus 4. It's a desperate situation for Heroic. They were just as much spectators as we were in this particular one. Vitality absolutely dominate Heroic here. Flashes over towards Long. Nikados with the scout. We haven't really said his name at all. Hasn't a chance. Bloody hell. What can you do?
I don't know. I just don't know. Kickstand here with the Deagle. Getting overwhelmed. ZywOo hungry for the last couple of kills that are even going to be available. He's going to have to get him right now while he still can. Another one to add to the tally. This is ridiculous. 13-3. A grotesque performance from Vitality.
A statement performance. It has to be said. ZywOo, Spinks, they absolutely manhandled the opposition there. Heroic, they don't even know what happened there. It was about 5 minutes of play, it felt like. It will be ZywOo finishing on, what, 23 kills, 6 deaths. Spinks, 15 kills, 6 deaths.